because, well, it's been kind of busy lately. There's been some art, small gathering kind of party things for some close friends and clients. I painted some murals. I helped out with host Arts for Act in Fort Myers. I helped host yesterday the Shy Wolf Sanctuary's second annual Wolf Stock, which was really cool. It's kind of like a virtual and live event. But yes, so that doing all that and taking care of 4 kids and everything else, I didn't really get to go live that much. But here I am today, and I decided to pull up this canvas. And I know that I paint a lot of octopus, but they've been getting requested a lot. So I'm going to paint an octopus tonight, or get started on it at least, and then go from there. I think this octopus I'm going to do not just an octopus, but some other sea life around it. But I'll start on the octopus because once I get kind of going on that and the shape on that, everything else kind of falls into place. So that is the plan. I've got some water and some water. Now I'll put this over here. I have not started any of my paint yet. So getting it up. So I'm kind of just coming to you guys right now. I just put the kids to bed and I didn't prep anything here. So, but I don't think you guys mind. But yeah, actually I just got a text from a friend and NBC2 alert about that there was a rocket launch, and I poked my head outside to see if I could see it, but I didn't see anything from our skies. Sometimes you can from over here, but that stuff is always really fun. So hello Instagram friends. Thanks for joining me tonight. I am fast approaching that show at Sydney and Bern Art Davis Center. I'm super excited about that. Actually, I think it's okay. I have to get all my list of all my artwork that I'm going to be including in on it by a week from tomorrow. So I'm just kind of like getting everything done. Oh, you saw it? Oh, shit. Man, this son of been looking right. That's so cool. My neighbor is on right now. He said he saw it. Hey, Mel, my day was great. I hope yours was too. Today is actually happy birthday to my dad. He's 70 years old today. I actually had a whole bunch of, not a whole bunch, but I had family here, and we had like a big, like, we all brought dishes, and like it had kind of like a Mexican flair to it, and we all went swimming and playing volleyball. So it was a really good day. It was nice and sunny and warm, so it was a really good day. Cannot complain. Yeah, so happy birthday to my dad. We made it a big food event because my dad is all about food. He loves cooking it, he loves eating it, and it's kind of like his love language. You know, if you go over to his house, he's gonna make you the best food ever and send you home with a bunch of food because that's just who he is. All right, let's see how I'm gonna place this octopus. I kind of want him just kind of hanging out like right over here is what I think I'm gonna do. I either like them in motion or kind of just being lazy at the bottom of the ocean. So this one's going to be a lazy one. And this one I'm going to kind of do as the eyeballs kind of up. And then sometimes they kind of do it like this. Sometimes it's like their eyeballs are like right at the top. And then it's like their head is down here. And that's how I'm going to do this one. And maybe I'll have it so it's like where you see part of the other eyeball. Well, Mel, how are you doing? How's everybody else doing out there? I hope everybody had a great Sunday and that things are going well for everyone. Hello on Instagram. Hope you all are doing well. Yeah, we made it to church this morning and we came back and then had all the family over. A super, super great family day. My nephew from Miami came over and yeah, we had a good time. Just a small gathering because I gotta be careful and all that. And I think I'm gonna have one. Maybe he'll be kind of trying to move up or something. Maybe I'll have him move it up. Yeah, I think this one I'm going to have some other little fish and stuff in it. Yeah, but I'm trying to just finish my last few pieces for the show in December. And it's kind of like, I've got 1 week to finish what I'm going to finish for it. But I'm excited because I just feel like I've really have some fun pieces that I'm going to get to share with all of you. I hope you all can make it December 4th for my show opening night, and then it runs until the 21st at Sydney and Byrne Art Davis Center in downtown Fort Myers. Beautiful historic building. Hey, Stephanie. Oh, you just saw the lunch too? Man, I'm like the only one. I was doing something wrong. Cool. Oh, that's such an awesome thing down here that we can actually, when it's happening on the Space Coast, we still see it here on our coast. That's really fun. I mean, I've seen this the International Space Station fly over. I mean, what a cool place we live. Yeah. Oh gosh, I already messed up on this. This is why people are always like, oh, you kind of outline a little bit beforehand. And it's like, yeah, because this is what I do otherwise. I like paint and then I wipe it off and then I paint some more and then I wipe it off and then that's why sometimes I do my little outline beforehand so that I'm not like constantly wiping things off and actually get some progress done on the artwork. But I didn't get that far today, so. Maybe I'll have this go like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have it kind of like where it's almost flips over. I like to have the tentacles on the octopus kind of move and flip, and so you see the underside and then the top again and all of that. Like that's fun to me. Oh, windy and cold there. Yeah, because you're in Wisconsin, right? Ooh, I bet it's cold there. I was actually talking to my nephews in Iowa. They were all bundled up. It's so funny when I talk to family in other parts of the country and they're wearing long pants and long sleeves and all of that. Oh, but congrats on your kitties. Oh, that's so fun. My kids want a cat so bad. Oh. And someday we will. We're just, our little Daphne has such skin problems that we're just afraid to bring in any more like dander or anything like that. We don't know how her little skin will react to it. Let's put in brighten this guy up a little bit. Oh, but anyway, I went to Wolfstock yesterday. And Wolfstock, it was out at the Shy Wolf Sanctuary. It's in Golden Gate in Naples. And oh, that place is so cool. They had 63 animals out there, most of them wolves or wolf dogs. They also had a fennec fox, which do you know what that is? It's like this little tiny 2-pound fox with the biggest ears that you've ever seen. It looks like a Pokemon character. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. What size is this canvas? This is a 48 by 30. This is a great size to go above headboards, especially if it's a queen size bed. I do a lot of this size for over beds because it's kind of long and narrow. It gives you enough space above the headboard and also enough space for, from the ceiling. At least that's what's kind of worked out for me with people. Oh, and then on Thursday, I painted 2 murals at a couple's house in Fort Myers. I did a sunrise and a sunset. And if you look on my Facebook post here or page here, you can see it on my art Facebook page. And I did the sunrise and the sunset, and it was on each end of their house. When you first walked into their house, if you looked to your left, it was the sunset, and when you look to the right, and down each hall, it was the sunrise because they had like these like feature walls that were set in. And so I did those on a Thursday. I kind of was there all day, and then on Friday they invited just a few close friends over, and then I brought my jewelry line and my art prints and some other stuff, some originals, and they introduced me to their friends, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. But yeah, so it's been kind of fun just kind of doing those kind of little things. But And I did something kind of similar to that at my own house with some of my neighbors and friends and some family, and just kind of be my own little store, since I'm not really in stores. It's really my way to kind of get out and show people what I have. And yeah, I am in though at Sunshine Seafood Cafe and Wine Bar on Captiva. I have a bunch of artwork in there, and I've sold a lot of pieces out there actually. So it's really fun because they're, fun to see which ones sell and, all of that. Because most of the time I get to meet the people who buy the paintings because I'm selling them myself. So when they just sell off the wall there, I don't get to meet the people that buy them, but it's still really fun to sell that way. And then I also have some at the Bonita Beach Jewelers on Bonita Beach Road. They have a few of my paintings as well. But you'll get to see a whole bunch at my art show come December 4th. Yeah, I'm at go time for that. I'm like so excited. It's really like all I'm thinking about. Besides getting my kids to their dentist appointments and school and feeding them and doing laundry and keeping the house in order and, all the normal parent stuff, right? I don't know about you. So my kids, they're in school. We decided not to do the virtual. We decided not to do the virtual. They started going to school. They've been in school this whole time. And the thing is that because they're wearing masks and because they're doing like just ultra great hygiene, like all the kids, my kids have not gotten sick at all this year. Like no colds, no anything. Like it's been unreal. It's been like the best year ever. Like usually we're in the doctor's office all the time or, Minute Clinic or whatever for whatever virus or cold, but not this year. Hey, hello on Twitch. Thank you for joining us. What do you mean don't miss getting up at 2 a.m. to do the morning news? Yeah, oh gosh, okay. I love my job at the station. I love everyone I work with. I love my bosses. I love NBC2. I have great experience there, but I don't set alarm clock because right now I would already have been in bed for probably like 20 minutes and trying to sleep and, thinking about the work week and all of that. And instead I'm with all of you getting to paint and do something else that I love. And I get to get up in the morning with my kids and take them to school. And, so it's been a great transition and life change for me and the kids and my husband. And we're loving it. We're loving it. All right, what should I do with this? I should probably have this. I'm going to have I put like 2 octopus on this one. I've been toying around with doing some like native Florida fish. I did this, if you go to my website, buyrachelpierce.com and click on my store, I did this one painting. It's a huge painting. It's going to be at the marina, Gulf Star Marina on Fort Myers Beach. It's going to be hanging in there, or it's there already, but the store isn't open yet. But I'm offering prints up for it. It's like one of my favorite paintings. And it's like with, some of the native fish. I'm going to find it. It's with some of the native fish. And then also, I've got a bunch of stuff in here. Also like, some of like the mahi and the marlin and that sort of thing. Let me find it. If I have it down here somewhere. Oh, where did it go? Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. So this is just a small print of it. But you guys see that? I get the shine from here. But it's just a lot of like the cool fish and that sort of thing. If I can get closer without getting the glare. Oh gosh, I'm getting the glare. But it's kind of a fun one, right? That's the one that I did for the Gulf Star Marina. Yeah, so that's been kind of a popular print. And actually, you can't see it on this frame, but this frame is like all like kind of like hammered, kind of knotty, knot-y wood. And it looks really good with the fish. It almost looks like little bubbles or something like that. It's really cool. I got it framed at Mitchie's in Fort Myers. He does a lot of my framing stuff for me. And he's just a super great guy and works fast because I feel like every time I'm like, can I get this in 2 days? He's like, all right. But I also am doing like just some products that I'll have at the show for December 4th. I have coasters and some like wine stoppers and some other like tote bags and stuff like that. And I'm a lot of that stuff. Some of it's on my website, but most of it's not. And I'm just going to have it like for in person for at the art show. So something to look forward to with that. And I'm going to kind of go up with this guy a little bit more. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, because I have some of the coasters down here. Let's try to find one of these. I got all the packaging here. So I do like these sets of 4, but this is one of them. But it's one of my sea turtle prints, and it like works so well on the coasters. And then I do a set of 4 of like different ones. Those have been really popular. When I had those for my little art party at my house like a week ago, I sold all of them. And I sold all the wine stoppers, and I sold like a lot of stuff just went. I was like, oh, all right, those are pretty popular. I guess I'll have to get some more wood. Oh, hey, Carl. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Carl's so loyal and such a faithful follower there. Hey, everybody on Instagram. Boy, we got a lot of people watching. Well, thanks for joining me on Instagram, too. Okay. Not going to get too far on this tonight, I don't think. And that's okay. But I really hope that you guys can come to my show in December. Whether you come to opening night, I'd love for you to come to opening night because then I'll get to see you. I'm also going to be there the next day on the 5th. And I'd love to see you that day too. That's when they're doing like their whole Santa event thing. I'm going to be out there for that. But I would, you can go during their hours because it's going to be upstairs. And whenever the art center's open, you'll be able to go and see my show. But I was hoping that a lot of you would come opening night so that I can see you and meet you and, that sort of thing. So, well, because I want to see all of you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've had it's funny, I thought when I left the news that, maybe I wouldn't MC as many events and that sort of thing. Oh, I think it's just the opposite. I feel like I'm emceeing even more than I did when I was in the news. But I like it. It's like a really easy way for me to give back. And I get to see people and get on the community and that sort of thing. Now, mind you, a lot of these events have been virtual, so I'm not like doing the normal thing that I normally have done. But yeah. Oh, I'm going to see this eyeball thing. Every time I do a live, I say, have you seen my octopus teacher? I still have not finished it because I started watching Cobra Kai instead. But my octopus teacher, what I've seen so far is like really good. So I need to finish it. It's on my list of stuff. Oh, I'm seeing somebody else say, do you only do watercolor oil paints or of Sea Life? I'm looking for someone to do a small project, pen or ink or charcoal. No, I don't only do Sea Life, and that's just mainly what I post. But I do other things, and I a lot of times work with acrylic and oil. I've done some charcoal. It's been a long time, and I've done some ink. It's just not like I feel like there's probably better artists out there than me for that. Just to be honest. Just because I work so much with acrylic and oil, it's kind of like my comfort zone. But I can, Eric, if you're looking for something, we can talk. And if I don't feel like I can do it, I know a lot of artists, and I can definitely point you in the right direction. So I'll help you out, man. And well, thank you. Thanks for saying that painting looks beautiful. We have some folks joining us on Twitch. So this feed that you guys are all watching is on 2 of my Facebook pages because for some reason I couldn't join them or join them together. I'm also live on Twitch and YouTube, but Facebook is my main one that most people watch me on. Make sure you guys subscribe to my website. Oh my gosh, it's been getting updated. It's looking really good. I have enlisted some professional help on it, and it's looking good. I'm really excited. So go on there, byrachelpierce.com. That's BY Rachel, RACHEL, Pierce.com. and subscribe. I'm going to put stuff out about my shows whenever I have new products, new prints, that sort of thing, new originals. And then oh gosh, I've got so much stuff going on. I'm the resident artist out at Ding Darling for next year, but we're kicking it off on December 1st. They're doing a 75th anniversary of Ding Darling. So I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be painting live. And they have all these fun things planned for that day, socially distancing your car or out walking, that sort of thing. But you're invited. So go to Ding Darling's website. But if you subscribe to my website, I'll be sharing information with you there as well. So I want you guys to all get involved and meet me out where you can. And, all these organizations are very careful. They're making sure that everything's done in the right way. So, you can be rest assured, but obviously if you don't feel comfortable, I get it. I totally get it. You got to do what's right for you and what your family situation is. And, it's hard for everybody, whatever you decide. I know it's hard, but let's see what I got going on here. I haven't decided what I'm doing with these legs over here. Obviously they're like big, like sticks over here, but let's see. Kind of figure those out later. I get kind of the general shape going, and then just keep going back, and then I figure out exactly how I want them to move. And here's a secret. So I did like a whole underwater scene, and then I had painted this fish, and I didn't really like how the fish looked, but it was like really on there in some dark paint. So I just painted something over on top of it, and it worked. It was fine. So now it looks good. Oh yeah. Direct message me, Eric. Yeah, for sure. I'll help you out. Hey, Chris. Oh, this was literally the one I was just talking about. So like right here, I had some like wonky fish. So I just stuck a jellyfish on it. Yeah, no, that's going to be part of my show. You can't see the whole thing. But if you come December 4th, you will. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Kathy. I appreciate it. Boy, there's a lot of people on I guess it's a Sunday night. Everybody's kind of getting ready for the work week. Yeah, I have some big plans to get some painting done this week. And so hopefully I'll be able to go live a couple of times since I have some projects that I'm working on. And yeah. Another fun thing is that we bought another place, sort of like an investment property, one that we use ourselves out on Fort Myers Beach, and it's up and running. So we've been renting it out, and that's been really fun. We have a couple in there from Colorado right now, and our very first guests were supposed to come during the last little hurricane thing. And I messaged them and I said, I don't think you guys want to come. It's going to be, I'm sure the weather will be like fine, like by hurricane standard, but it's going to be a soggy mess out there and raining. And I don't think you want to spend your whole time inside. So I let them cancel if they wanted to. And they did, which nobody wants to spend their vacation days inside on a rainy whatever in some other town. Sorry, Scott. I got it. Cool. Thanks, Chris. And let's see what I got going on here. So I think I'm going to do it like this. I think I'm going to have to go back in there with the. And now I'm just mumbling to myself. I'm doing what my husband always is like, are you talking to me? And I'm saying, no, I'm just trying to figure something out. And sorry, just disregard the mumbling going on from the art studio. When I had my little like art thing for my friends and some neighbors who had never been to my house before, they came in and I had my art studio like all cleaned out and I had like things all set up, and they said, oh, well, where do you paint? I'm like, right here, where you're standing. Is just, I transformed it for the one night. Oh, thanks, Mel. It's relaxing for me too. Yeah, it's relaxing for me too. yeah, it's kind of like, it's getting to be almost kind of like an obsession for me. It's like I don't, the day doesn't feel right if I haven't painted, at least a couple of hours, which I pretty much paint a couple of hours every day, sometimes more, not usually, sometimes less. I'm in here every day and it's fun. But I have a lot of stuff to get done. I have Christmas orders from people. I have the show in December. I'm already starting to think ahead when I'm at for Ding Darling, because I'm going to be doing a show for them and it's going to be all birds. So I'm already planning on the birds and things I'm going to do for them for the show there. Yeah. And then just keeping the few retail places I'm in stocked, because when they put that hole in the wall to hang up a painting and when it sells, they need something to go in its place right away. So I have to have things on hand ready to go to replace stuff. And since I've only been painting and doing this full time since June, I feel like I got a lot of work to catch up on here. But it's all working out. It's all working out. A lot of times I go really bright when I'm first starting out like this, just so that I can kind of get where I want to be. And then I kind of tone it down a little bit. Sometimes not. Sometimes I leave it wild and crazy. But how long have I been on here? I don't want to keep you all too long. But I feel like I got to make up for lost time. I haven't been on in so long. But oh, and I messed up there, so I'm gonna have to just go back here with some darker color. That's okay, Repaint the backdrop a little bit, repaint whatever. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to let you all go because I've been on for a little while. But again, thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful start to your work week. And I'll keep you posted on stuff that I have going on. So hopefully that you can get involved too, and that we can see each other and safely and all that. But thank you all. Bye. Bye on Instagram and bye here.